Hey everybody, I have not done a video in a while. I've uploaded a couple things that I messed around with on like TikTok. Just been so busy, I haven't really had the time, I would say, after the coronavirus to really like do a lot of videos anymore. But I did want to make a video today about this truck I just bought about a week ago. And yes, I still have the 2020 Ram, not here right now. My girl's gonna be driving that, so she basically, it's gonna be her, something that she drives most of the time. Not all the time, you know. We flip back and forth sometimes. We kind of share vehicles sometimes. She's got her vehicle, but we share. But she will be driving that as of right now. Anything could change with me, obviously. But what I want to talk about is the F150 that I bought, why I bought the one that I bought, and also a little bit of comparisons and the things that I see. You know, you hear so many talks about, Ram versus Ford versus Ram. This video is going to be a little long, not crazy long, but a little bit long. Yeah, you hear so many things about, Ram, Ford, Chevy, so many things, so many speculations, what's better, what's not better. And I just want to give some of my thoughts on the differences between, the Ram and the Ford. This is a 2018, so it's not new. I didn't want to go buy a new vehicle again. Everyone knows it's extremely expensive, and then they just pretty much depreciate. But we only got 26,000 miles on this truck, so that's good. The funny part about it is this is a 2018. My other truck is a 2020, but this has actually about 4,000 miles less than my other one. My other truck has 30,000 miles on it. I mean, I put like 30,000 miles on it in 1 year because I do a lot of driving. I do a lot of, estimates. I do a lot of, even in the wintertime, sometimes I'll even drive an Uber when I'm bored. So I do a lot of driving. Obviously, I tow, lawn care trailer. I tow dump trailer. I'm just always, I get my money worth out of my trucks. I don't get a truck like most people to just drive for a car. That's just not me. I literally work my trucks. But I finally got a F150 though, and I'm gonna go into eco mode. Should go into rain mode, huh? But I'm gonna go into eco. I like eco mode because it saves gas, and when you come from a Hemi, man, you already know. But I'll start with the things that are different about these trucks that I noticed right away. And there's gonna be more stuff I noticed as I continue and have these trucks. But the first thing I would say is ride quality between the both. First, I would like to say that Ford trucks ride very nice. I think, and I have nothing against Chevy or General Motors, but their trucks are not even close to their ride. They ride more like the old school trucks. They're just not. Fords ride extremely good. But with that being said, Rams ride even better. The Ram rides like a car. The Ford rides like kind of a mix between, kind of like an SUV, a really nice SUV. That's kind of what the Ford kind of rides like. So the Ram does have a superior ride. I noticed that in the difference. The interior on the Ram is better too. The screen in this one, I'm talking about this year. I'm not talking about 2021 Fords because they've changed a lot of things. I'm talking about 18 and 19s and 20s. You know, this is the 2020 would be just like this one. What else have I noticed difference between the two? And I'm speaking on a whole, like I'm not specifically talking about just one trim level. I tried to get them that the trim levels were competitive too. I have a Bighorn, which is, look at that gas. I need some gas. I have a Bighorn Ram with the Things Equipment 2 package. It is has the blackout package. Y'all probably seen it. It's an all white one with all the black, rims, the black grill, and then this is the XLT Sport with the, I think it's the 302A or something like that. But this basically is, one of the better XLTs you can get. Neither one of my trucks have leather. This doesn't have leather. The Ram doesn't have leather. Neither one has leather. But they're kind of very, very comparable. The advantages to this specific truck over the Ram, I noticed that I have the, I don't know what you want to call it. I think it's the Sync 3, where you could just hit this talk button. You can give it commands, and it just I have navigation in this. The Ram doesn't have navigation. I have to hook my phone up, which it works really good when I hook my phone up. I guess it's Uconnect or something like that. If I'm saying it wrong, my bad. But the Ram, and that's what it has. It doesn't have. So I think this is a little bit funner to use. They both have, like outlets that you could use if you wanted to blow dry your hair or something. But like I said, I truly think that the Ram rides better than the Ford. The Ford does ride really well though. Also, the one I picked, people probably want to know that I just got the 5.0 in it. Does this have the 2.7? Does it have the 3.5? What, in my mind, I was thinking about two vehicles I wanted to get next. I want to either buy another Ram with the Eco Diesel, which I know it'd have been a lot better on gas, as far as me towing sometime and just overall, But the reason why I didn't get that is because that motor hasn't been around that long, that new Eco Diesel motor. So I really want to just kind of see and learn, more about it. And I said the older one, I know this has a little bit of problems. Also, it's not, it doesn't have any pickup from what I've heard. And I did drive a few of them too. It's not fast. Not saying I want a super fast truck, but I don't want something that the pedal's just dead on it. So that's kind of why I kind of veered to the Ford. Obviously, I'm in the Midwest. I also thought about getting something that doesn't rust, and if I don't want to keep it for a while, So what I went with was the 2.7. A lot of people will be like, man, why'd you get 2.7 and you have a dump trailer? Well, with my dump trailer is only about 4,000 pounds empty, and I never load that truck with more than, honestly, this year I've never loaded it more than a ton. We just go get household stuff. We've got a little bit of high sides on there, not real high. Our total yards are about 12 yards. So we don't load it down like that. We go get furniture, trash. We don't do bricks. We don't do sand. We don't do concrete, anything like that. Every blue moon we did do some mulch, but we only had like 2 yards in there. So that wasn't nothing. So we don't do anything that's really heavy. So I figured a 2.7 would be perfect for me, because most of the time it's a daily driver, Most of the time I'm just driving like I am now. Most of the time I'm passing out maybe flyers, I'm taking kids somewhere, picking up kids, going to the store, going to check on things, whatever, just daily stuff. You know what I mean? We went to the drive-in not too long ago, so it's a daily driver, So I figured, why would I get a 3.5? Why would I get a 5.0? Why would I get another Hemi? I wanted something better on gas. And as of now, I'm averaging about 19 miles per gallon. You hear people say, Oh, you can get that in the Hemi, and you might be able to. I don't know where you live at. I don't know who you are. I don't know how you drive. But I'm not able to get 18, 19 miles per gallon on the average in my Hemi, ever. The best I've ever gotten, that's driving slow, is about 15 to 16 with my seatbelt on, with the on and off start. This is definitely better. Also, I use 89 in my Hemi. And the reason why is real simple. That's what they recommend. You know what I mean? So I do what they recommend. This 2.7, they recommend 87. So I put 87 in here. If it was a 3.5, they recommend premium, especially if you're towing. So I looked at all those factors. So with this truck overall, I will be saving gas, you know, and you know, driving, you know. So those are some of the reasons I picked this over the Hemi. In my heart, which truck do I like the most? I truly think they're close to being even, but I would have to give the edge so far probably to the Hemi, probably to the Ram. It's just a much smoother riding truck. I think it looks so much better. But at the same time, this is not a bad looking truck, but I'm not really into just looks. You know, I'm too old for that. I'm into something that's going to be efficient, something that's going to get me where I gotta go, not be extremely expensive on gas. Like I said, I live in the Midwest, so I looked at it, the rust thing, you know, stuff like that. You know, I just trying to look at the more practical things. You know, try to be a grown up for once. You know, but I mean, I'll let you guys know how I'll pull up here, and I'll let you guys see the truck from the outside. But like I said, so far it's okay, man. It feels like a work truck, you know. It really does. I think when I hook up, I haven't hooked up trailer to this yet, but I'll give more insight on that. But like I say, also this 2.7 is fast. You know, it's just as fast as the Hemi is. Have we if I done like a little race? You know, yeah, we have. You know, like I think this truck's quicker than the Hemi, like from 0 to 60. But after 60, the Hemi kind of catches up to it and they can pass it after that. But for it being a 2.7, extremely quick, effortless power, and you know, does everything I wanted to do so far. The mirrors on here I think are better too. You know, when I'm backing up that dump trailer or backing up my 14-foot utility trailer, I like to have those big mirrors where I can see out of those mirrors much easier. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm still getting used to it. There's things that it probably does I have no idea, you know what I mean, about it. But I've always liked Fords and Rams. I've always kind of been a Ford guy, really, you know. But at the same time, throughout my life, I've had all different trucks, you know, and I really have nothing biased against none of them. None of the American trucks. You know, I'm not really into Tundras, not really into those Titans, things like that. I'm not into those trucks that much. I'm more into the American trucks. Not that because it's American, it's just because what I grew up on, what I'm used to. You know, Tundras seem to run a little small most of the time. You know, and I'm a big dude, so I would say that's another thing I would say that has. I mean, the Ram is huge on the inside. The Ram back seat is definitely bigger than the Fords, not by much, definitely. But I noticed though that if you're a big dude, you know, and I mean like I'm big, I'm 400 pounds, I'm 6'3", 6'4", so I'm huge. So if you really want something that's comfortable on the inside and the front, I think the Ford has it by a hair, and it's almost you can't even notice. But the doors are bigger to get in the Ford. It's easier to get in the Ford. You know how your shoulders, you got wide shoulders, they'll rub the door when you get in. So I think that's another thing I might say that the Ford has. It's the front seat is a little bit more comfortable than the Ram when it comes to size. As far as like seats and all that kind of stuff, I think the Ram seats are a little bit better. So I'm gonna end this video in a little bit. I'm gonna park here, over here at wherever I am, Kroger's or something, and a bunch of other stores. But I'm gonna let you guys see it, and then I'll end the video. It's gonna take forever to upload this video, but just wanna I like that too, the little dinging noise. Raining like crazy, but I'll give you guys a quick look. You know, this is it though. That's it. I'm gonna get the windows tinted, the front windows tinted, probably in a couple days. But that's it, man. 2.7 XLT F150 2018 Eco Boost, not Eco Diesel. And I need to find out what this is. But everybody, have a good day. See you in the next video.